I'm Dr. Bellinger, and you're watching Hawk's Eye View.
Welcome back to the worldwide leader of all things Hanahan. I'm Molly Ducker. It's Friday, March 1st, and you're watching Hawk's Eye View. As you may know, our student council here at Hanahan has done a phenomenal job this year. But with the new school year coming up, some new representatives are needed, and it's not too late to sign up. Today, Friday, March 1st, is the last day for students to sign up to run for class president and vice president for the 2024-2025 school year. Students wishing to run for one of these positions must have an overall average of an 85 or a 3.0 GPA, no ISS or OSS, no more than 2 disciplinary referrals in the last calendar year, and they must meet the school's attendance policy. Remember, we need student council officers for the sophomore, junior, senior, and student body openings. If you have any questions, please see Ms. McSwain in room 101.
Students who are interested in making a difference at Hanahan High School, being the ones who bring different ideas to the table for us to execute, as well as choosing spirit days and spirit weeks. All those activities are all led by student council. So students who want to be a part of that and be a part of the change should be joining student council to help us out.
So be sure you sign up if you're interested in representing our amazing students. Speaking of amazing, NHS is hosting a festival for an amazing cause. Here's HEV's own Sydney Charles with more.
Our National Honor Society will be hosting Hanahan's inaugural Spring Festival. The money raised from this festival will go straight towards our orphan relief here in Charleston.
NHS is raising money for Low Country Orphan Relief. Low Country Orphan Relief is an organization that supports foster families and orphans of the area by providing them with clothes, toys, books, and financially they're able to go out and support the families through helping with the needs that the family need in the home to help with that.
NHS's goal is to raise money for a Low Country Orphan Relief by hosting a spring festival. The festival is for the community to participate in games such as a beach bag toss, face painting, and more.
Everybody should go to the festival because it's going to be huge. It's going to have everybody from Hanahan, local vendors, sports clubs like that, and it's just a good way for the community to get involved and help Low Country Orphan Relief.
So if you're interested in hosting any of the games or running any of the booths, make sure to sign up using the QR code on the screen. There will be a $25 fee if you plan to sell items for fundraising, and there will be a $10 setup fee if you need a table. So you can literally make money by also giving back to charity. So make sure you get your tickets here at the front of the school. I'm Sydney Charles for Hawk's Eye View. Now back to you, Molly, at the studio.
Thanks, Sydney. In other school news, the third quarter is almost over, and here is something you should keep in mind. The third quarter ends on Thursday, March 14th, which means the deadline to turn in all absent notes in order to qualify for Renaissance is Tuesday, March 19th. Any excuses turned in after this date will still be accepted but will not count towards Renaissance. Please see Ms. Cromer in her office if you have any questions. So the end of the third quarter is coming up. You know what else is coming up? Our annual Host a Blood Drive. Give some blood to save some lives. Our Hanahan High School Host a Blood Drive is this coming Thursday, March 7th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. To donate, you must be at least 16 years old, weigh at least 110 pounds, eat and drink beforehand, and bring a photo ID. If you'd like to help out this important cause, you can scan the code on the screen and make an appointment. Remember, your blood may just save someone else's life.
You should donate blood because one donation, donating blood one time, can actually save up to 3 lives. We work with the Blood Connection, and the great thing about the Blood Connection is that they actually keep all the blood that is donated local, so you will actually be helping someone in our community or in the Tri-County area with your blood donation. One of the most important things to remember is that if you are donating and you are 16 years old, make sure you have a permission slip. You can get it from my classroom before next week, or you need an ID of some sort to actually donate.
And now, here's Coffee Talk with Mari.
Black History Month may be over, but my birthday's this month, so it's basically still my month. Did you know Bob Marley died because of his big toe? he had this disease called lenti, this word right here on his big toe. The doctors told him if he cut it off, he would have lived. Spoiler alert, he didn't. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Bro, I don't even drink coffee.
Thanks, Mari. With such a large campus here at Hanahan, it can be very easy to lose things. Good thing the ladies in the front office have us covered. The front office has lots of lost items that you can go and pick up. They have AirPods, phones, shirts, pants, and even shoes. So if you have been looking for something recently, make sure to check out the Lost and Found in the front office. But hopefully you haven't lost your dancing shoes, because HHS now has a dance club. The club will meet every Thursday at 4:05 in Miss Jackson's room. But don't worry, you don't have to be a dancer to join. This will be a club for anyone to come, have fun, learn some new dance moves, and make some new friends. If you are interested, please see Miss Jackson or just show up to one of the Thursday meetings.
I think people should join the dance club because it's a lot of fun, and we are going to have an end-of-the-year performance.
Now that it's March, you never know when those pop-up storms will arrive. You know who does know though? HEV's own Maui Mason. So let's send it over to him now with the rundown of this weekend's weather.
Thanks, Molly. Welcome back, Hawks. I'm Maui Mason, and I'll be introducing you to this weekend's weather. We'll be seeing the temps extending up to the lower 70s for the high, dropping all the way down to the 50s for the low. Looks like you'll be needing a nice umbrella and a cozy raincoat for this weekend. So there you have it, Hawks. Another week of weekend weather forecasting. Now let's take it back over to Molly in the studio.
Thanks, Mason. The weather getting warmer also means it's about that time to have your IGP meeting. Be sure you schedule your IGP meeting with guidance. Your schedule next year depends on this meeting, so it is very important that you get one scheduled so you can take all the classes you want next year. Speaking of the future, our Hanahan Band has a concert coming up. Band will be having their annual pre-CPA concert on March 7th at 7 p.m. So be sure you come and show our band some love as they make some sweet music. Our theater department also has an upcoming performance. They will be performing their newest play, A Wrinkle in Time, on March 21st and 22nd in the auditorium. So be sure to mark your calendars and support both our band and theater students. I know we have been talking a lot about the future, but let's take you back. Recently, Hanahan High School had their annual Miss Hanahan pageant. Here are the winners. Dozens of ladies competed in the 2024 Miss Hanahan pageant in early February. Sophia Bennett won the sponsorship award.
And Alexiana Dial.
Lexi Dial won the photogenic award. And Alex Stuckey won the Miss Congeniality.
Natalie Hall.
As for the winners in each class, Natalie Hall won Miss Freshman.
I'm so honored. I'm so happy. It's exciting.
Miss Sophomore is contestant number 10, Carson Driggers.
Carson Driggers won Miss Sophomore.
I was just so surprised. Like, I did not think it was going to be me at all. I was just so shocked, and I'm just so glad. And everyone in the pageant did so good, so I'm just really proud of everyone.
Number 20, Lola Gant.
Lola Gant won Miss Junior.
I'm just really happy to get to know the girls and get to know new people as I am new.
Emma Massey.
Emma Massey won Miss Senior.
I'm so grateful for this honor, to be able to represent my senior class. It's the biggest honor, and I'd love to thank all these girls here. They're the most amazing, beautiful women I've ever met, and they've really become like a family to me.
Your 2024 Miss Hanahan High School is contestant number 32, Kaylee Weigel.
And Kaylee Weigel won Miss Hanahan. Congratulations, ladies.
I think I misheard, actually. This is a lot of fun, and I do it for fun. I just never expected that I was going to win Miss Hanahan over all of these other amazing girls out here tonight.
Now moving from the stage to the field, our spring sports are officially in full swing. So let's send it over to Veda Berry in the HEV Sports Center to give us a rundown on all things Hawk sports.
Thanks, Molly. On Monday, our golf team got in the swing of things, starting off their season at the Fort Dorchester tournament. The boys finished with a final score of 354, with Connor Requiden scoring the lowest of them all at 83. Our wrestling state qualifiers went to Anderson last Friday to compete for state titles. Only one of our boys finished with some hardware, and that was Wilson Daughter, who won 3rd overall in the 120 weight class for the whole state. Our boys and girls soccer teams started off their season this Tuesday, traveling all the way to Colleton County. During the girls' game, Caitlin Nichols steals the ball off the defender, then makes her way to the goal and buries it in the bottom corner. On the boys' side, Darling Diaz takes a free kick from right outside the 18 and puts it in the top corner. The girls took the win against the Cougars with a final score of 5-2. The boys also took the dub, winning 10-0, with Darling Diaz scoring 4 out of the 10 goals. Now that we're all up to date, let's see what we can look forward to. Our girls soccer team is starting off busy. They'll be at home later tonight taking on Charleston School of Math and Science. They'll be at home again on Monday before traveling to Stall on Tuesday for a matchup against the Warriors. On the boys' side, they will be on the road a lot next week, going to Berkeley on Monday, and then on Wednesday they'll be taking on Pinewood Prep. Moving from the pitch to the pitching mound, our Hawk baseball team will have 2 games next week. The first one will be on Tuesday against Fort Dorchester, and the second will be on Thursday at home against Ashley Ridge. Since this is the first game at the Hawks Nest, make sure you come out and support our guys and wear your orange and blue for the student section theme. Our softball girls are also starting up their season next week with their first game on Wednesday away at Somerville. Moving on to track, our Hawks will be attending the Woodland Invitational on Saturday. On Thursday, our golf team will be in a tri-match against Lucy Beckham and Philip Simmons. Finally, on Thursday, our boys tennis team will be traveling to Philip Simmons for one of their first matches of the season. And don't forget to stay up to date with all our Hawk sports, plus you can get all your tickets and stats at hawkathletics.net. That's all the sports we have for you this week. Now, back to you, Molly, in the studio.
Thanks, Veda. This week, Wild Joe took advantage of the warmer weather and went out to meet some new friends. Here's the latest edition of Wild Joe.
G'day, Hanahan. Today, we'll be talking about this cold-blooded monster right here. Okay, Hanahan. Today, we'll be talking about this cold-blooded beast, native to the sub-Saharan grasslands of Africa. No, not Elon Musk. The Savannah monitor lizard. Savannah monitor lizards are a robust species of lizard with strong limbs, sharp teeth, and powerful jaws. Strangely enough, don't live in Savannah, Georgia. Savannah monitor lizards are solitary and aggressive creatures, just like me, but just the solitary part. Savannah monitors spend most of the time basking or hunting, and males are very territorial. When there's an intruder, what they'll do is they'll open their mouths out wide, puff themselves up to make themselves look bigger, and chase them while hissing and thrashing their tail. Now, if those tactics didn't work, what it'll do, it'll play dead. I tried that once, did not work. That's a story for another day. Savannah monitor lizards are carnivores, and they use what we call the feast and fast system. Basically, during the wet seasons when food is plentiful, they'll just eat as much as they can, and when the dry season comes, they'll just survive off their fat reserves. It's like me when swimsuit season ends. Am I right, ladies? This guy's diet consists of eggs, insects, small mammals, birds, snakes, and even other lizards. Okay, Hanahan, that's all I have for today. Thank you for All Things Acre Petting Zoo for letting us educate y'all with their animals, even as dangerous or beautiful that they can be. And remember, stay curious, fly high, and soar like a hawk.
Thanks, Wild Joe. Well, that's all we have for you this week, Hawks. From all of us here at Hawk's Eye View, I'm Molly Ducker, and we hope you have an amazing weekend, Hanahan.